Previously on Survivor. The new Espada tribe fielded questions from Leo after the tied vote.
What happened?
Okay,
And Olivia found her second idol in the span of a few days.
2 idols!
At the challenge, LaFleur barely won after Stella didn't get the last question right.
I do low-key feel to blame, like at the end there.
On LaFleur, everyone was preparing for the merge.
I have to rejoin the original group if I want to have any odds at winning.
And Olivia anticipated that she may end up in the middle.
Working with the old Espada people who I know will backstab me, or working with the old LaFleur people who I know will eventually backstab me.
On Espada, the vote was clear.
The easy vote is Leo. I think it's probably just going to be the easy vote.
But they didn't want Leo to know.
And we would kind of come to a imaginary consensus when in reality we're sticking with the numbers here and we're going to vote him out.
At Tribal Council, they put on a big charade to make Leo think that everyone was going to vote for themselves, forcing a rock draw.
It's honor code, okay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Only to then brutally blindside the first member of the jury.
Try this vote.
Time for you to go.
Good luck.
10 are left. Who will be voted out tonight?
This is the first. I thought unanimous.
Yes.
I thought he was playing us. I thought he was gonna vote someone else.
No, I thought he was gonna do that.
I really did believe he was going to do it, but it's sad to see it actually.
I know. What could we have done different?
I'm gonna cry.
Like this,
So
it
sad.
makes sense.
Yeah. I hope he understands that tribe
Guys, final four now. We're final four.
yeah, guys. I honestly wish Leo was still here, but
I mean, he has a
I do
question.
too. Like it pains me to have voted him
Yeah,
out.
but so you think it's now jury? It's you can't even talk to them. So if it was one of you guys, that'd be really sad.
Yeah.
Because then we actually wouldn't be able to talk. And that's
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Final five doesn't hit as high as final four.
Final four.
Five.
Yeah,
I
right.
think we tell whoever we're voting for Julia, and then don't vote for Julia.
And then vote Rhea or something.
Yeah, because I think Julia.
Yeah. And then she'll use the idol and then.
Yeah,
And then-
I'm game with voting Rhea first.
Yeah, I think because she's a big player.
She's like the biggest threat.
And
Oh, if we
don't
don't,
work.
we have to win the
And
next
dude,
challenge.
I'm doing anything.
I'm bringing my A game
Yeah.
to the next
Oh
challenge.
yeah.
Not lose the next
Oh my.
That would suck. In that case, I'm voting myself, and I hope everyone else votes themselves.
Oh, yeah.
Are we all going to vote for ourselves again?
Right.
No, actually, probably would.
Okay, something kind of weird just happened. I just came back from the GSU where I met my friends. They told me that they had just run into Alicia, and Alicia basically told them that she's gonna leave an idol at my door. She's planning to leave an idol at my door because apparently going into the merge, the idol is gonna be void. So she wants me to have this idol that's not working and to play it at Tribal. I don't really understand why she would give me that. Maybe she's just stupid, but I kind of think she's just gonna give me a fake idol that was never valid. And either way, she thinks this idol that she's giving me is fake, or she thinks it's not gonna work, and she wants to see me embarrass myself, which is, I mean, it's helpful for me because I know her true colors. That's really weird. After I was so nice to her too, and why would she be dumb enough to tell my friends? Of course they're gonna tell me. I don't, girl, it's fine because she's playing checkers, I'm playing chess. I know her moves. I know what she's trying to do. Even if it's fake and she knows that it's fake, I'm still suspect of that. I'm not gonna be an idiot and play it how she thinks I am. And now I have this information, which is power. Also, I have her location. I have all these things. I'm really just playing a whole different game than her. Okay, I feel bad for bashing Alicia. I take back the video I just uploaded. Basically, some man just showed up at my door, knocked on my door, and he was like, "Hello, are you Stella?" I'm like, "Yes." He was like, "Someone's from Survivor has given you an idol." And he gave me this bag with this weird wooden figure in it. I don't even know, a wise men. And with this note that says, "This idol is valid until the tribes merge." So she wasn't trying to trick me and give me an idol that's only valid until the tribes merge so that I could play it after the merge. She's giving this to me in case we don't merge tonight so I can be safe until the next round, I think. I'm a little confused because, I know it was Alicia who gave it to me. I guess she wasn't trying to trick me. It literally is an idol that's only valid until the merge, so Or is this, maybe this is fake? I don't know. I'm like weirdly paranoid right now. Today is such a weird day. So now we're like a weird unit with the old, new LaFleur. Wait, was it all 6 of us from the original LaFleur? Like, I don't know if I can trust Alicia now. I don't know what this is. I don't know if it was like she was doing me like a favor or just doing a bit.
I'm doing great. I don't know where I am right now. I'm lost.
We're all at a new location, which is interesting. It seems like a special occasion, hopefully a merge or something of some sort. But you never know what production is going to throw at you, what Spencer's going to do or say. Maybe there's like a secret twist or something, but hope not. I hope it's just a normal merge.
I've heard rumors here and there that we might merge this coming game. I don't know. I'm worried.
I just want to like actually finally like strategically meet the other like tribe.
If we look at the numbers, old Espada versus old LaFleur, we're not looking so tight. And if they get the idea to start voting us out one by one, well then it's over for old Espada.
It doesn't necessarily have to be like LaFleur strong the entire way. I think using the OG Espada members as numbers would be important.
Come on in, guys. LaFleur getting your first look at the new Espada tribe. Leo voted out at the last tribal council.
Shit! Damn! Blindside! Not expecting it at all, actually.
All right. Last challenge, I started you guys off with a little congratulations for making the jury portion of this game. I'm going to do the exact same thing tonight. Everybody drop your buffs.
Yay! Merge! Let's go! Where's our feast?
Yeah, what the hell?
So excited.
We did it! We did it! Merge! Nice to meet you. Merging.
We get new buffs, you guys.
Oh, yeah! We have new buffs! Soak it in.
All right. Congratulations to the Libertad tribe. You have officially made the merge portion of this game. And now, are we ready to get into today's individual immunity challenge?
Yeah!
Now, individual immunity. Individual immunity is now up for grabs. For today's challenge, you will be divided randomly into 2 groups of 5. You will be given a distance that you need to travel. You will be blindfolded. You must then walk however long you think that distance is while blindfolded, stopping when you think you've reached the correct distance. Each group of 5 will compete in this challenge. The 3 tribe members that get the closest to the correct distance will move on to the second part of this challenge. The 2 that are furthest off will be eliminated, no shot of individual immunity. Once we finish the first round, we will be down to 6 contestants. From here, we will be playing in elimination-style heats. All 6 contestants will get a distance. They will be blindfolded and they will walk out. The person furthest from the correct distance will be out of the challenge. However, once you are out of the challenge, you get to collect your prize. Each placement in this challenge, 1st through 6th, gets a special prize that they unveil once they have been eliminated. The first person to be eliminated will collect their prize. Afterwards, the next person to be eliminated will collect their prize and then have a choice. They can either keep their prize or swap it for another person's prize that's already been unveiled. And someone will win individual immunity. Individual immunity will be one of the prizes. All right, we'll draw for spots. Get started. All right, blindfolds on, everyone. The distance that you will be traveling for this first round is 25 feet. Survivors ready. Go. Everyone getting off to a bit of a slow start, except for Stella, who is yet to move. She's decided to protest this challenge. Oh, first step. All right, went back. Doing a little bit of consideration.
Are you tapping
My
the ground?
balance is so bad.
All right, couple people feel confident, couple people still moving. All right, I'm gonna give you all 30 more seconds. Stella runs into Grace. They both scream.
No, I'm really off track. I have no idea where I'm at.
All right, it looks like everyone has stopped. Is everyone confident in their final answer? All right, everybody's locked in. You may take off your blindfolds. Do not move your feet. Keep exactly where you are. It is time to measure how far you have traveled. All right, it's time for the second part of the first round. The distance you'll be traveling is 25 feet. Survivors ready. Go. Hyro on a casual stroll, an everyday stroll. He's moving. Everyone else taking a slower approach, just like the first 5. Big difference between how Hyro approached this challenge and how Olivia and Rhea are approaching this challenge. Couple people still moving, couple people feel good where they're at. Yeah, Rhea running into Olivia. All right, does everyone feel comfortable in their final spots? All right, everybody can take off their blindfolds. Do not move your feet. Stay exactly where you are.
Wow, that was insanely
We
bad.
have Olivia and Rhea veering a little bit off course. All right, so we have the results of the first 2 rounds of the challenge. From the first group, the 2 eliminated players are Nick and Stella. You were the furthest from 25 feet. You have been eliminated from this challenge. No shot at one of the 6 prizes. For the second stage, the 2 players that were farthest from the correct 25-foot distance were Hyro and Bowen. Both of you have also been eliminated from this challenge. For the other 6 of you, you will now start the second stage of this challenge. So go ahead and take your places on the starting line. All right, for this round, you will be traveling 40 feet. Survivors ready. Go. Rory trying a new strategy, getting down, crawling kind of like a bear a little bit, I want to say. Everyone else going pretty slow. Nobody wanting to replicate the strategy that Hyro used in the first round, just walking casually out to a spot and sticking with it. Oh, Julia colliding with Rory a little bit. Unfortunate circumstance of that collision. Julia confused why Rory is on the ground.
Damn, I lost count.
Rory loses count. Could be devastating for him in this challenge. All right, seems as though everyone has stopped. Does everyone feel good in their position? Go ahead and give me a thumbs up. All right, everyone stay where you're at and go ahead and take off your blindfold. Do not move your feet at all. All right, now it's time to measure.
Okay, so you are like really on point or really off point?
All right, so in the first round of the second part of this challenge, Rhea was the furthest from the 40-foot mark. So Rhea, come on up and accept your prize of individual immunity. Rhea?
For like 3 seconds,
If
guys.
you maintain this prize for the rest of the challenge, you will win individual immunity.
Yep, I will actually. Thanks.
Can you trade that prize for something else?
All right, it's time to get into round 2. So everybody, turn around and put on your blindfolds. All right, time for the second round of the second part of this challenge. The distance you will be traveling in this round is 17 feet. Survivors ready. Go. Rory gonna maintain his hands on the ground approach to this challenge. everyone, if you feel good in your spot, go ahead and put your thumb up. All thumbs are up. All right, everyone, do not move your feet. Go ahead and take off your blindfold. See where you're at. All right, let's go and measure. All right, in the second round of the second part of this challenge, Olivia, you were the furthest from the correct distance of 17 feet. So you have been eliminated. Come on up and collect your prize. Your prize is a mystery. It will be a secret mystery. It will not be public to everyone else. Go ahead and take a spot next to Rhea, and then you have a decision to make. Would you like to swap your prize for Rhea's or keep it for yourself?
I'm going to keep the mystery.
Olivia's going to keep the mystery, meaning Rhea holds on to individual immunity. All right, it is time for the third round of the second part of this challenge, so everybody can go ahead and turn around and get their blindfolds back on. The distance that you have to travel this round is 32 feet. Survivors ready. Go. All right, seems like everyone has stopped moving. All right, I see thumbs up all around, so you can go ahead and take off your blindfold, stay exactly where you are.
No way.
All right, let's measure this.
Oh my god.
All right, so in the third round of the second part of this challenge, Rory, you were the furthest from the correct distance of 32 feet, so come on up and collect your prize. Your prize is a Spencer costume. The day of the next Tribal Council, you must dress as me for 24 hours leading up to Tribal Council. You must be wearing my costume at Tribal Council. Tie-dye shirt can be provided upon request. All right, now, Rory, you have a decision to make. Would you like to keep the Spencer costume prize, or would you like to trade it for one of the other revealed prizes?
I'll trade it.
With who?
Julia.
Julia's
Sorry. My bad. Sorry. I mean Olivia.
All right, Rory is trading with Olivia, meaning Olivia now has the Spencer costume and Rory has the mystery prize. All right, it is time for the fourth round of the second part of this challenge. For this round, you will have to travel 43 feet. Survivors ready. Go. All right, looks like everyone has pretty much chosen their spot. All right, everybody take off your blindfold, stay exactly where you are, and we will measure this one out. All right, we've just concluded the fourth round of the second part of this challenge, and unfortunately, Grace, you are the furthest from the correct distance of 43 feet, so unfortunately you have been eliminated. Come on up and collect your prize. Grace, you have earned the prize of $25.
Okay.
Fairly self-explanatory here.
Cool.
Go ahead and take a spot on the other side of Rory there. So now, Grace, you have a choice. Would you like to keep your $25 or would you like to trade for one of the previous prizes revealed?
I'm going to keep the $25.
All right, Grace is going to keep the $25, and now we prepare for our final round. So Alicia, Julia, go ahead and turn around, put on your blindfolds, and get ready. All right, it's time for the final round of the second part of our challenge. This will determine who gets the first place prize and who gets the second place prize, and more importantly, who has the last pick on which prize they'd like. So, with 10 people left in this game, we've decided it would be fitting to end our final round with you traveling 10 feet. Survivors ready. Go. All right, both of you seem to be solid in your spots, so go ahead and take off your blindfold, stay exactly where you are.
There's more of a difference.
Do not move your feet. All right, in our final round, we had a very close matchup. One of you was 10 inches away, the other 5 inches away. The winner of this challenge, 5 inches away from the 10-foot mark, is Julia. Congratulations, Julia. You have won first place in this challenge. You will have your pick of whatever prize you'd like. Alicia, you've got second place. You can come on up and grab your second place prize. Idol clue. A merge idol has been hidden. Alicia, or whoever ends up with this prize, will have 24-hour early access to the clue. You can join the group over there. Now, Alicia, you have a decision to make. Would you like to keep your 24-hour in advance look at the Immunity Idol clue, or would you like to trade for one of the other already revealed prizes?
Take the Spencer costume. I want the immunity.
All right, Alicia gonna trade the immunity. Rhea gonna end up with the 24-hour early access to the idol clue. All right, and Julia, since you've won this challenge, you can come up and grab your first place prize.
Yay.
A disadvantage in the next immunity challenge.
Oh, Alicia, I'm so sorry.
Go ahead and take it. All right.
I'm so sorry. Oh my god. No.
Julia just immediately gonna go ahead and trade with Alicia. Alicia is going to get a disadvantage in the next immunity challenge. And congratulations, Julia. You have won individual immunity. Be safe from Tribal Council. No shot of going home. You can come on up. You'll be safe from Tribal Council. No shot of going home.
Thank you, Spencer.
As for the rest of you, Tribal Council, one of you will be the 8th person voted out of Survivor BU Clash of the Classes and the 2nd member of our jury. Got nothing else for you. Go ahead and grab your stuff and head on back to campus. Good night.
Wait, can someone take a picture of me?
Guess who won $25? My gosh, I'm so excited.
How did that challenge go? You know, I can't really remember except for the fact that I dominated.
I think the girls are killing it. I don't think any of the guys even made it, except for Rory, past the first round of this immunity challenge.
Guys are really bad at estimating size.
We're kicking ass. Oh yeah.
It's because they all think they're 6 feet. What did you think?
But we merged, and we're so excited we merged.
I just want to flash back to like however many weeks ago during that challenge where the other tribe like picked me as not because they didn't perceive me as a threat.
She's like bad under pressure.
It's like, oh wait, the old Julia can't come to the phone right now. Why? Oh, because she's dead. I'm dominating.
Pissed. I'm so pissed at Alicia. Why did she do? Like, was she just not thinking at all?
Okay, I'm gonna say this right now. I actually have a biochemistry exam on Thursday, and I don't want this to put a threat on my back. I swear to God, like that is all I'm doing tomorrow. You will see me in move on, like with a whiteboard.
So she picks you get like the clue to an idol, which is like the best prize there, easily. In my opinion, way better than just winning the immunity, getting a full 24 hours to search for the idol by yourself. Like, she keeps looking at Rhea, and I'm like, she better fucking not. She better not. I'm standing there, I'm like, oh my god, there's no way. There's no way she's about.
Yeah. And also, who the fuck says I'm gonna find it 24 hours? Yeah, that's true. I have no time tomorrow.
She chooses to swap with Rhea to take the immunity when she was in second anyway. She wasn't gonna keep it. And of course she didn't. It got taken right away when Julie won. It gives Rhea the fucking idol clip. Oh my god.
Wow, I want to know the story.
Yeah. Oh my god, I didn't reveal that, no?
What?
And then she was like all surprised when Julia picked it. I mean, took the immunity from her. How did she not know that was gonna happen?
I would have paid $25 over
Really? Yeah, I would have. Would you guys not?
He like said, I'd rather get the $25 than the immunity. And a few people laughed, and Rhea was like, honestly, me too. Crush, shut up.
No, but like negotiating for your spot like takes way longer than like $25 is worth.
Yeah. Idol just expired tonight at Merge. She went like 2 hours without an idol. 2 hours, not even a day. Like, not even a day. Oh my god, I'm so pissed. can't believe that happened.
I have been meeting with people like gangbusters because I just like, I can't say no to an invitation. I had double lunch today, so like I was gonna go meet for lunch with one person, and then another person was like, hey, are you doing anything for lunch? And I'm like, no, I'm not doing anything for lunch, but like, let's do a late lunch. And so I've been eating like 6 meals a day. Just cause it's fun. Like, why not go? I don't know. I'm being a dork.
We befriended all these people from the old Espada, and I don't know, they're really gunning for like information out of all of us. So I think they're trying to find cracks.
Like, I think, is there anybody on anyone that you are not 100% on?
I think I need to like talk to them individually about it.
Yeah.
I mean, okay, so out of that 6, do you think there's a hierarchy? Because obviously, like in any, like, is there like a...
That's a good question.
Like, who do you think on the bottom?
I don't think there's people who like are like I feel like there's people who are like closer than others.
Rory and
I know they're close, but the thing is, I don't think they're close in like a game way. Like, I
No,
don't
they're
think
close to
they're
the friend.
allies.
I know.
So it's like,
but I do think the friend thing can come play into
Right.
the game. You know what I mean?
And then she was like, oh, like it would be like dumb for you to stay with the LaFleurs.
Well,
you guys vote like Olivia again? Like, I feel like that would be like.
I don't know, because
easy
like,
vote.
since you guys have the numbers, I'm inclined to not vote an original Espada out, you know?
I'm like, why do you like? And then he was like, yeah, the people on the bottom, like they're just like they're gonna be like number 6, and like, but like, I was like, I didn't want to say it, but I was like, I'm not number 6 because if anything, I'm number 1, but I'm definitely in the top 3.
But like, if y'all want to like continue your strategy, just like picking off the other people.
That's boring.
Yeah, exactly, it is boring. Yeah. I would not be supportive of this strategy.
I think the safest thing would be LaFleur 6, sticking strong. Like, we pick someone that they wouldn't expect, and we vote them out. Preferably, I would really, really want Olivia or Rhea going, but because I like Hyro, obviously, and I can't vote for Julia because she won the immunity. But yeah, that's where my head's at.
Let me just show you before I reveal.
What? What the fuck?
Someone came to my dorm, knocked on my door today, and said, "Hi, are you Stella from Survivor?"
What?
And it's an immunity idol.
What?
But it expired.
No.
It just expired. Like,
no, why?
So in my most recent conversation with Alicia, she had briefly mentioned wanting to do something with the original LaFleur idol, aka the idol that I found thanks to her showing me the clue that I've just been holding on to for the past few weeks.
so wait, Alicia brought that to you? Alicia had it, and I don't know why she had it.
It's kind of blindly trusted that she would do something simple, like planting it. And now, in retrospect, I absolutely should have, like, been more annoying and asked her what exactly we're going to do with this and made sure she didn't do something stupid, because I found out that she did do something stupid with it.
That's why I think it was Alicia, because it was someone that's her friend that I recognize, kind of. And like, he knocked on my door, and he was like, "Are you Stella from Survivor?" I was like, "Yeah." And he was like,
That's sloppy. Why don't you send her
I
friends?
know.
And I was just like, I heard about that and I was like, what? Like, I was a little skeptical when she was just having me like hand it off to her friend, but I didn't think much of it. And I'm like, Alicia, what are you doing?
Alicia had it, but I don't think she found it. She was the one that found it. So somebody dropped it off. I'm confused how Alicia had it in possession. I don't know if that anyone could have given it to her as well. Like, she had it.
She can make, I don't want to say rash decisions, but you know, when you're playing Survivor, you need to be thinking 1, 2, 3 steps ahead at all times. And it didn't seem like she was thinking much of anything when she did this.
I don't think it's a big deal. Like, I don't think it doesn't affect the game, but it just like, it makes me wonder what her like intentions are.
This does make me a little scared of Alicia going forward.
If she was doing it, you know, in a funny way, or if she was doing it to like confuse me.
Anything to potentially break the LaFleurs up in the upcoming weeks.
is good for me because right now they're showing no signs of not just staying together as the six and voting off all these spotters.
I don't like idols. I don't want them. You guys can have them. Like, I was terrible at the challenge, pretty much. And I somehow got an idol clue out of it. Because of the way the passing around prizes happened. And at first I was like, oh my god, an idol clue. And then like this, like 4 seconds into me holding that plate, I was like, this is not gonna go well for me, just because now everyone is like, again, a target has been put on my back yet again because of an idol. And then today I get the clue, and it's so much harder than I anticipated. Like, I thought I was like good at like clue, idol, like that related stuff. Like, I found the first one really quickly. Like, I thought I was good at these riddles, but like, it's so, yeah, I wasn't apparently. And then after like an hour of me with this like clue, I was like, I feel like I should tell someone about this, because if I only have this clue for 24 hours before someone else gets it, like everyone's gonna think I have it. So I texted to Julia first. She's the person I think I trust the most right now.
It is almost 11:45. We've been out here for like an hour and a half, like a while. And no luck. I really thought it was at Party because they had vines, which is slithering, and arrows, and Party is School of Global Studies, therefore like the world.
I'm trying to figure out a way out of this. I need to get other people on my side, and I thought the best way to do that was just to give other people the idol clue. So Grace and Nick.
So we're walking around trying to find this idol. We're like World's Embrace.
So we
like,
went to the study abroad office.
Yeah, we went to the study abroad office.
She got at 12 p.m. today. She said she looked around for it. She didn't find it, which I guess I believe her. But I feel like she could just be like, I feel like the spotters are pretty close. But she was like, oh, anyone but me. Like, that's kind of her strategy. I'm like, okay, Sandra D is fine. Like, who do you think you are? Like,
I just kind of did that as like a show of trust. Like, please vote with me. Like, I promise you I don't have it. Like, please vote with me. I don't know if I'm gonna spend any more time searching for it. I literally have a biochem exam tomorrow that I'm so screwed for, and I spent like 2 hours today searching for an idol. So
I think there's a play we can make if it comes down to it, where if us, you, me, Olivia, and Rhea talk, we make it seem that Rhea has the idol, and we make it seem that we're going against Rhea, right? And then we get them to do a split vote. So to like make sure like we're safe and make sure Rhea like is to like flesh out the idol, right? And then we switch our votes to who they switch to, and at least take one person out. That's an idea. I don't know if we split our votes like in the 6 of them. We do like, yeah, if we do 3 to Rhea and then 3 to one of us, we'd have the majority by 4 votes to 1 win.
That's true.
We do something like that.
I like your plan. I like your plan. My plan was just like pray that enough of them switch, which is like not a good plan.
That's, yeah. I think that might be our best play. Hoping that none of them found the idol. Either that or like we could get someone from their team to like vote with us.
We'll meet with Rhea and Olivia and we can figure out the plan. So.
I've mentioned, I'm like, I don't know if Grace remembers, but like Florida Georgia,
like, wait, but this is the thing.
I know. I was like, I hope she makes it to merge, because then they will be in an alliance that no one even knows about playing this game. Yeah, it's so good. It's so good. Florida Georgia is like at the very beginning, like at marooning, me and her were like, oh my gosh, Florida Georgia alliance. We said like 1 word to each other about it, and then we're immediately put on different tribes. I genuinely think if we start voting each other out, then it's just gonna be LaFleur left, and then they're just gonna pick people off. And if you think you're on the bottom of that, you know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. People will be stupid because somebody's on the bottom of the board. Somebody's
Exactly.
gonna be 6.
100%.
Somebody's
You guys are fighting for 6th place at that point. And I also think she is someone that would turn on old LaFleur. Like, she's willing to play the game to that extent.
Part of me is like, I just want to vote just to fuck things up. Yeah. I want to stir up some drama.
Also, you know what I think? I think this is just like, I think me is just like being a Survivor fan. I don't want the person to get to the end of this to have not actually played the game. Like, if me and Olivia and you get voted out and Alicia or Rory stays until final 5 or 6, I'm gonna be pissed off as fuck. Yeah. Like, we are actually playing the game, like respect Survivor, you know what I mean? Yeah. So I'm totally fine with voting people out who just aren't.
I'm gonna be pissed when we get to the end and if people like vote on who their friends are.
Exactly, like guys, like if Jury does that, I'm gonna be really pissed off. With Grace, I think I have to do a little bit less to get her to work with me. I do think she will flip on old LaFleur. If not now, at some point in the game she will. Like, she's too strategic to stick with the same alliance for 7 weeks.
Also, like, we talked about this at every tribal. Rory's the weirdest person I've ever met in my entire life.
Y'all keep saying that. That's so funny.
Rory's not a very like strategic person, like so like I don't know.
My message is to Rory.
Dude, me and Grace have been hoping for Rory boot because, bro, why was everyone meat riding him today in the challenge? Like obviously I wasn't meat riding him, but like
he was like, when you guys like buy your nuts in bulk, like where do you get your bulk nuts? And we're like, our what? What? And he's like, do you guys like eat nuts, like pecans, almonds? And we're like, huh? And he's like, when you get them in bulk.
he's funny. Like obviously, like there was like, oh Rory, like that, yeah, like everyone's cheering for him. Everyone wants him to win. Everyone thinks he's so funny, which he is. But that's dangerous in this game. So
there's so dude, mine are so weird. He like calls me like Santa or something. Like, I call him my elf.
I need Rory gone.
And I'm like, what do you mean when you get them in bulk? Like you go to the store and he's like, no, there's a website called like Bulk Nuts where you can buy like hundreds of dollars worth of nuts at a time. He's like, yeah, it'll last me a couple months. I'm like, how many fucking nuts are you eating?
Wait, you should have seen my face when you texted me. I was looking at my phone for like 4 seconds, like what the like wait,
yeah.
what?
No, it's like
yeah.
No, I was really surprised. I was like, you've been thinking about this, like
no,
because I was just like, pray they flip.
Yep, same. I also didn't think Hyro was actually thinking this deep into this.
Yeah.
But I like Hyro's plan. Like I think it could work. I just like there's so many ifs and buts required for it to play out. But I think it would be easier if we had one of the LaFleur on our side.
I mean, I do agree that Grace wants Alicia or Rory out.
After the vote, it would still be 5 LaFleur and 4 us. However, if Grace is with us, or if one of the LaFleur were already in the know about it, then the 5-4 would be switched. So we'd still have the majority.
Yeah.
So on our murder boards, we in fact have first plan, I'm going to talk to Grace. Yes. Second plan,
I'm going to talk to Olivia.
Yes.
Make her seem like she is at risk, which she is.
Yes.
Tell her Hyro's plan. And then I think the 4 of us should also talk.
Yes.
This is my current murder board. This is what is being told to Old LaFleur, aka Stella and Nick, because no one else responds. And so that is Rhea, Grace, Stella, Alicia on Olivia. And then Hyro and Olivia on Rory, and Nick, Bowen, and Rory on Hyro. Notice I am not on here because I don't want to take responsibility for my own actions. And then this is hopefully what is actually going to happen. This is a spot plan, and that is Rhea, Grace, Olivia, Hyro on Rory, Nick, Bowen, Rory on Hyro, and Stella and Alicia on Olivia.
I'm the person, not to toot my own horn, but I was the one who came up with the idea of having, splitting the vote and basically sniping somebody out from the old LaFleur tribe.
But I'd rather they think Hyro was the mastermind behind this than you and me.
Yeah, because he did come up with
it. He did. Like, we're not even lying about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, we just tweaked it.
Being the person that came up with this plan, I just hope that doesn't put a target on my head for being the next person to be voted out. Because I don't want to make it seem that I'm like, I don't know, a mastermind of sorts. But things are finally boiling up. And, once we walk in that room and we start writing our votes, water's going to boil over and somebody's going to end up having to go back home.
This plan would only work if you were on board, so this is completely up to you. Like, we don't need to go forth with this. This is just an idea. Hyro actually came up with this, which I thought was interesting.
Yeah.
But
so this is what I like to call having my cake and eating it too.
The 6 LaFleur plus me. I would tell, or you would tell them that, okay, let's split the vote, and Rhea's gonna vote with us, and they'll believe you, because I will also, say, I'm voting with you guys. So it would be Nick, Stella, you and me, the 4 of us voting Olivia, Rory, Alicia, and Bowen voting another person.
Okay.
So that's 4 and 3.
Yeah.
And then Julia, Hyro, and Olivia would be voting anyone, Rory, or probably Rory, right? But what would actually happen would be you and me would switch and vote Rory.
Yeah.
Which then after that vote leaves Nick, Stella, Alicia, and Bowen as 4 on the bottom.
Yeah.
And you, Julia, Hyro, and Olivia here.
If Rhea's the one going to Grace and talking to her about that, And she's the one, them two are the ones that are masterminding this vote. So therefore, I can mastermind the vote while also not taking blame for it. That is called having your cake and eating it too.
Like, this is gonna be the most chaotic merge vote ever.
Wait, so are you down with this?
I think.
Or do you want to think about it? That's also fine.
Yeah.
During my conversation with Rhea, like towards the end, when we're just like joking and having fun, and I'm like, would you vote for me if you were on jury? She's like, yeah, definitely.
If I get voted out, I'm gonna be sad.
I would be sad too.
I appreciate that, but it's okay. I'm gonna be rooting for you. If I get voted out, you're winning. You're winning this fucking thing. Would I? Oh, absolutely, I would.
I would vote for you.
Okay, I'm sure. Okay, I forgot.
And now I'm like, we've gone past I want to win or I think I could win. I think I will, and I think I'm meant to. I think it is my manifest destiny to win. Like, I look in the future, and there is no reality in which I don't.
This entire plan rests on Grace being on our side. I hope that she sees how it's a good thing to get them out now, because the case that me and Julia have been making against all of LaFleur is right now you have the votes to do something about it. Because if they vote another spot out, it's 6-3. You don't even have the votes to try and get a LaFleur out if you wanted to, right? And then at that point, if you just pick every spot off, you're fighting for 6th place.
Why am I already concocting my like jury speech? You know? Why am I already figuring out my Instagram posts? I need to stop. But, you know, it is my manifest destiny. And it's gonna happen. So, and honestly, however this vote turns out, will it ruin my game? Probably not.
Come on, this would be
final three right here.
Ever.
Yep, this is final 3. We're calling it, Prod.
We're calling it.
This week I've been trying to play both sides, essentially.
Before the vote, do you think more Rhea? You're like more inclined to Rhea?
So, like, yeah, because she betrayed me. I don't feel as betrayed by like Julia or Hyro.
It's tough because I want to prove to the LaFleur people this week that I will vote. I'm done with the Spada people. I have no loyalty to them. There's nothing there. I will vote with you guys. I will work with you guys going forward.
So originally Hyro had proposed Rhea as the split, and like tell everyone that Rhea has the idol.
Okay.
And then I told Rhea that, and she was like, I'm really not comfortable with having my name written down. I'm like, oh,
right, sure, yeah.
Like the 4 of us, and we'll figure something out. And she kind of went a little rogue and just went to Grace and was like, we can say that Olivia has the idol, so sorry about that, but
No, okay. It's not ideal either, because going forward it's still gonna be the 6 of them, and I don't know how I'm gonna be able to break that up. Yeah, I really think it's really necessary that we get one of them out because
just to like shake things up.
And if one of us gets out, it would be too easy for them to be like, all right, now another. Now, like, I feel like this vote will really set the tone for the next couple weeks. I think Grace especially, she seems like, from what I can tell, kind of seems like she's running things. She's someone I want to work with, but also need to look out for in the long run, because I feel like she could be a good contender to win.
Okay, something suspicious is going on.
I wonder who has the newest idol, though. Part of me is like, would Rhea have sent out the clue if she didn't have it?
According to Alicia, someone she knows overheard somebody talking about the idol and that they had it, and she said they looked like Rhea. And to me, if that means she's lying, like, I don't think she's trustworthy.
I was really surprised when she sent the clue. I was like, oh.
And I feel like it would be better for me to just stick with LaFleur. But, on the other hand, I'm like, would LaFleur get rid of me at some point? Would LaFleur... I don't know what LaFleur would do. So I don't know if I should go with them or not. Do I flip over to Espada's side? Or do I stay with the LaFleurs?
We need to, like, stop, talk to the rest,
and reconvene.
Okay.
I'm down for it, though. I don't know. I'm just trying to weigh my options, but I'm gonna meet with the LaFleurs tomorrow and we'll come up with a final plan.
Today, Alicia gets the penalty vote added onto her, which fucked everything up. Grace at first told us that they weren't thinking about splitting the vote anymore because they were scared that, like, if people band up and then just vote Alicia out, there's already a vote against her, so it would, like, the numbers would make it so that they have an easier chance at voting Alicia out.
I think that Rhea is really playing us. She's trying to give us this honest representation of herself, which is, you know, she wants to split the votes, that it's even, and we actually think that her real mindset is that she'll use the split votes as a lower tally in order to group together the old Espadas and cast a bunch of votes towards Alicia, who already has one penalty vote cast against her.
The plan, well, you know, we're hoping that happens is basically, you know, finding out that Alicia, you know, has that one extra vote on her now, kind of incentivizes us to vote for her. Original plan, we're gonna vote out Rory, but I think now we're just gonna try to get Alicia out.
I think I'm the swing vote tonight. I think I can pick who goes home because Julia and Rhea really, really want me to vote Alicia. And then the rest of LaFleur really wants to vote Rhea.
Apparently, we have, you know, Grace, the player, in our team who's gonna be voting for us, with us. And hopefully, you know, she's actually telling the truth, and, you know, with the information we've been receiving, it's actually, you know, we're actually going to be able to pull this off.
Pros, voting Rhea. I stay with LaFleur. LaFleur trusts me. I don't know if they would take me all the way, but I've been with trusting LaFleur.
I really, really trust her, and I feel like we've cemented this trust bond since literally the first day, so.
If I vote for Alicia, I've now betrayed LaFleur. Espada trusts me. Old Espada trusts me now, but am I now at the bottom of Old Espada?
I just met with Grace, and she still seems like she wants to get Rory. Like now we all switch the vote onto Alicia just because it's easier because there's already a vote against her.
I think Rory and Alicia are on the bottom of LaFleur, and I like to think that the rest of them would take me to finals. But Rhea said something about Nick not trusting me and Alicia not trusting me. So I'm not sure if that's her grasping at straws or if they really said something about not trusting me.
I think tonight is going to be chaotic. Honestly, I really do.
This is going to be a crazy tribal. Whatever happens, it's going to be a crazy tribal.
Keep watching Survivor BU. Things are going to get crazy. Apparently there's going to be 2 Spencers tonight, maybe 3.
Now introducing the first member of our jury. Leo voted out, the last tribal council. All right, with that, Iro. Looking nice today. What's your secret?
Just don't cover up. Get a little cold, gets the job done.
Wise words, wise words. So, Alicia, you've been assessed a penalty vote for breaking the rules of Survivor BU. Are you at all concerned that that could potentially make you a target tonight?
Fuck it, meatball.
Is that your official statement on the matter, fuck it, meatball? Alright, I can respect it. I'm gonna start with you, Olivia. I feel like I'm looking into a mirror right now. How is it to be dressed up as me right now?
I'm loving it. I love the tie-dye shirt, the hat. I was very lucky to get the Spencer costume.
You're feeling very lucky right now?
I was gonna say, they called it a punishment. I don't see how I would consider this a punishment.
Rory, you ended up with the mystery prize. Are you excited? Are you scared? What's your mindset going into whatever this mystery is gonna be?
I was kind of disappointed. I was like really hoping the mystery was like some kind of like weird costume. I feel like I get like really into that as well.
So you had the opportunity to get a costume. My costume was up for grabs when you got your thing. However, you decided to go for the mystery, hoping that it was a different costume.
In retrospect, I know it doesn't seem. I feel like it could be like a worse costume that's like secretly better. Like, I don't know.
A worse costume that's secretly better.
Yeah, like something freakier.
Freakier.
Yeah. A rainbow thong, exactly. A rainbow thong and like something else in addition to that.
I'll write that down for next week.
Please.
Alicia, you decided to go for individual immunity when it was your turn. However, right after, Julia decided to take it from you and give you a disadvantage in the next challenge. Are you worried about that? And is there any bad blood with Julia because of that decision?
No. First of all, no. And I know that it's like a disadvantage, but like high key, I kind of like it. I'm like excited to see what it is.
You like that you have a disadvantage in the next challenge.
Yeah, it like makes the game more fun if I have like a handicap. You know what I mean?
So are you trying to say that you're so good at the challenges that we need to make them harder for you?
I'm better than everyone else. No, I'm kidding.
Evidence proves otherwise.
To be fair, she's come in second in both immunity challenges.
Is that something that you're mentally noting, Grace?
I mean, yeah, but not for any specific reason. I mean, I remember it. I was there.
So there's no further context to which you think that might be an important fact about this game?
I mean, that Alicia, it's the thing. It's not like she's won 2 challenges. Maybe we don't know that she's capable of winning a challenge yet.
She's currently sinking in her chair.
I do. I should be here.
Finally, there's Rhea. You got out first in this challenge. However, you did end up with advance 24 hours access to the idol clue. Did you look in these 24 hours?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I think I told most people here that asked me about it, but everyone here also knows I had a biochem exam the day after, which also went like really bad. However, I did go searching when I got the clue for literally like 45 minutes, and after that I gave up because that was a really difficult clue. I feel like everyone here can attest to that. So I feel like a few people here can attest to the fact that I didn't find it in my 24 hours, which I was honestly a little mad about because I know it pains a target on my back that I had 24 access to it. But I mean, I just think all around like that was a really difficult clue. So. Yeah.
Stella, do you agree with what Rhea says that getting the advanced access to the clue does paint a target on her back?
Yeah, I agree. I think I might have been one of the people, not the only people, but I really didn't look for the idol, and I don't like want to look for the idol because like not only does it paint a target on your back to have it, but like the question of like who to trust with it would be so difficult. It's just such an entity in this game. It's like huge. It's like as if it's like bigger than everyone else, which it kind of is. But like I feel like people hype up idols so much in this little version of Survivor.
I literally fully agree with that because every single time I've had my name written down, it's because of paranoia around an idol I didn't even have.
It's Grace. Is it overwhelming for you at all to have new people to meet?
Overwhelming's not the right word, but it was very much, yeah, like there's stuff happening now. I've been on tribes where it's, the votes have been going pretty easy, and I have all these new people that I've got to figure out who to work with, who not to work with. Do I continue with old relationships? Do I build new relationships? Everything's very new.
Hyro, the old Espada tribe has been pretty open about how some of their early tribals were pretty hectic. Do you envy at all Grace's position where she says, yeah, it's been kind of smooth sailing so far?
You know, Spencer, I wouldn't so much as say envy, more of sorrow. That tribe, I feel like they're the children, while our tribe was the grown-ups going to war. So, we fed them, making sure that their, butts were clean. And like now, look at them now. They've grown up. They've joined the grown-ups. It's a circle of life.
Stella, how do you feel about that metaphor? Have you guys sort of been the children through this game, and the Espada tribe has been, feeding you, wiping your butts, all that sort of thing?
No, Hyro wipes my butt all the time. And I'm gonna miss the teat of the mother. But what are you gonna do?
What about you, Rory? Do you agree with Hyro's metaphor here?
I think so. I feel like, yeah, just because of like ages.
Sound like 40. I'm a year older than you.
Grace, I'm gonna state the obvious here. There are 6 former LaFleurs in this group, and there are 4 former Espadas in this group. Is this a merged tribe here that cares a lot about original tribe divisions, or is there gonna be a lot of shuffling around tonight?
I think tribe division was one of the main things we all discussed. But at the end of the day, it's not going to be a Final Four and it's not going to be a Final Six. There's going to be somebody on the bottom of all the tribes that isn't going to make it to the finale. So you kind of have to think about, like, where am I in my tribe right now? And, you know, are we sticking to tribe lines? Is that the smartest idea for me? Or is it smarter for me to kind of see what else is up?
Rhea, as one of the 4 people from former Espada, are you worried at all that this might just be like a 6 former LaFleurs get together and take out one of the Espadas?
Yeah. In general, I think me, Olivia, and Hyro, like, obviously not Julia, but the 3 of us obviously are in a position of, it would be a very, very easy vote to take one of us out. But I do agree with Grace's sentiment that I feel like the other 6 people sitting here have to realize that, like, at that point, you're just fighting for 6th place. Like, maybe they won't do it this tribal, maybe they won't do it next tribal, but at some point, someone's gonna have to flip, and it would be in my, Olivia, and Hyro's best interest that it happens earlier sooner than later. But I mean, I think that's just the case we've made. I don't know if that's actually gonna happen tonight. And if it doesn't, I hope it happens next time, and I hope I'm here to see it.
All right, it is time to vote. Bowen, you're up first.
You said you wanted to stay here for the next round and see what's going to happen if, like, if we swap to the Espadas or, like, something crazy happens. But I think you'll definitely be able to see it from the jury bench.
This is literally nothing against you. Like, I actually genuinely like you and think you're a great person and kind of, like, wanted Rory out, not you. However, we're just trying to use the penalty vote thing in our favor in case the one person I'm trusting right now, Grace, is not telling me the truth. I mean, if she's not telling me the truth, then I think this entire plan is fucked, and Olivia or Hyro are probably leaving, and maybe me. Hopefully not.
You won the mystery award at the challenge. However, this is a disadvantage. You have 2 options. Option 1, make your vote at this tribal council public. If you choose this, you must declare that you'd like to make your vote public when Spencer calls for idols or advantages. Spencer will then read your vote, revealing you're the one who cast it. Option 2, lose your vote at one of the next 3 tribal councils. If you choose this, your option won't be made public. If you decline to sacrifice your vote at one of the next 2, you will automatically lose it at the 3rd. This current tribal does not count.
I'll go tally the votes.
If anybody has a hidden immunity idol or an advantage and they'd like to play it, now would be the time to do so.
Okay, I have to disclose my vote. I voted for Rio.
Wow.
That's all. That's my, yeah.
Rory received the mystery prize at the challenge. It was a mystery disadvantage, and this is how he's using it. Rory's vote is for Rhea. That is public information. And now, final call for any idols or advantages. Alright, once the votes are read, the decision is final. The person voted out will be asked to leave the tribal council area immediately. I'll read the votes. The rest of the votes, that is. Second vote. Alicia. 1 vote Rhea, 1 vote Alicia. Rhea. That's 2 votes Rhea, 1 vote Alicia. Alicia. are tied. 2 votes Rhea, 2 votes Alicia. Rhea, that's 3 votes Rhea, 2 votes Alicia. Alicia, we are tied again. 3 votes Rhea, 3 votes Alicia. Rhea, that's 4 votes Rhea, 3 votes Alicia. Alicia, we are tied again. 4 votes Alicia, 4 votes Rhea. Rhea, that's 5 votes Rhea, 4 votes Alicia. Eighth person voted out a survivor and the second member of our jury, Rhea. That's 6, that's enough. I need you to bring me your candle. Rhea, the tribe has spoken. It's time for you to go. Bit of a chaotic tribal votes-wise. However, y'all are not done tonight. We are going to get right into our next immunity challenge.
Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Fool me 3 times, that's not gonna happen.
Next time on Survivor.
I feel kind of like a menace.
I don't want to humiliate this girl.
She thinks that I'm an idiot.
Rory will win if he gets to the end, and it like pisses me off.
I was a little confident. I have no hard feelings. Like, I know, like, in the past people have been mad about getting voted out. Like, I fully respect that. Like, it was good for them that they got me out. Like, I feel like I was a pretty good contender in this game. I'm glad they got me out. Good on them. I thought I wanted Grace to win, but I don't really anymore. Right now, I would say Julia has to be my pick.